What's happening, YouTube? What are you guys up to? I'm on that same short haul as yesterday. Mark Mackay chat me so he can get some stickers sent over to him. He's been insisting and insisting and insisting that I do this super chat. Or no, so I do the live video so he can do the super chat. He wants to get some stickers. He's in Scotland. He's one of the biggest YouTube fans I got. He's freaking awesome. He's a super cool dude. Alright, Mark. Where's that money? Show me the money, Mark. I sent him, the super dump's still getting wrapped, J-Bo. Got the material yesterday. Hey! Mark, there we go, Mark. Damn. Hey! So, the truck is still getting wrapped. They got the material yesterday, and they're supposed to wrap it sometime this week. Weather depending. So depending on the weather, right? So if it's raining, they'll wrap. If it's not raining, then they'll wrap it. You got it, buddy. You got it. So a while back, if you do super chats, you can get stickers. But you gotta be friends with me on Facebook. And you gotta message me your address and all that stuff. So if you want some stickers, you know, you gotta do a super chat, and then you can message me on Facebook your address or whatever, and I'll send you some stickers. Mark, you're gonna have to resend me your address too, because it might have gotten deleted in that long message. Sometimes they get deleted, you know. Yeah, that gets you all three, Mark. $5 a piece. I think that's what we said. $5 a piece or something like that. Wait, Mark, till we get the super dump sticker. We're gonna have to come out with another sticker with the super dump on it. That'd be cool. Did we do the blue fenders? Yes, we're gonna do the blue fenders, Brian. I'm actually really nervous on the way the wrap is turn out. I'm kind of nervous. Obviously the picture, you know, you can see what the picture looks like, but it's gonna look a little different in person, obviously. So, whew, I hope it looks good. I hope it looks good. That's all I'm gonna say. If it doesn't, we're peeling that crap off and we'll wait for the dark blue. That's what it is. So, anyways, what are you guys up to? I've been doing that on-site haul today. I think we're on load number. Look at that. That's a lot of loads. I think I'm gonna get 30 loads today. This stuff. It gets to you. It really does get to you. Especially when they're only, you know, I don't know, 15 minutes from the dump site to the load site. Probably not even that, probably 10 minutes. My backup beeper stopped working. And my reverse light, so we're probably going to have a repair video coming up pretty quick on that. I looked at it the other day. And I couldn't see anything out of the norm. You know, like a wire that was like broken or, you know, had come disconnected. didn't see anything out of the norm, so we're gonna have to dig into that today after work. Also, I got a small little air leak. I think it's one of my brake cans. Not sure. We're gonna wait till the end of the day to fix that. I'll have to have somebody step on the brake pedal while I'm back there listening for leaks. Mark, I'm not going to shout Scotland for you. I'll shout America. Alright, let's do this. You guys want to see the job site? Here, I'll show you the job site real quick. Come on, where's the... There it is. There's the job site, guys. We're making a mound right here. So you can see the other thing I was telling you about. See my tailgate latches right there? Wait until the tailgate comes down and then boom, you can just barely see it latch. I almost fell off of this hill that I'm dumping on today. Like I went to the far back, you know, trying to get as far back as we can. And the tire sunk like 7 inches, 6, 7 inches. You know, because you're going up the hill, right? And then you get to the top. And then it was like great. And I was sitting like this, I'm like, holy smokes. And I look in the mirror and the operator was like, dang, man, a little bit further and you would have been going over to the other side. He's like, that was perfect. Yeah, take that, Daddy. Now you may take my mind. They will never take. Oh, freedom! Yeah. Okay, I got out. Scotland, baby. What was that? The Die Hard one? Is that what it's called? Die Hard? Can't hear you that. Oh, sorry about that. There, how's that? Is that better? You can probably hear it a lot better now. Braveheart. Oh yeah, we're all still now. Yeah, buddy. I wish you guys could see the amount of coal I just left back there. Oh, that might be a police officer actually. Hopefully it's not. I can't tell. Something on the roof. It almost looks like the light rack. You know how they have the light rack on the top that flashes? It's not. It's got to be a sunroof. It looks like a sunroof. Looked like a police car though. Man, if that was a police car I left in the... Did I hire a driver yet? Nope, not yet, J-Bo. work the truck for 2 or 3 days to make sure I got a good stream of work coming in for it. You know, May is when I have work almost every single day, basically. Oh, hell no, J-Bo. Nobody's smoking in my truck. Oh, hell no. That ain't happening. Nobody's smoking cigarettes in my truck. That ain't happening. They can get lost. If they want to smoke in my truck, they can get lost. Not happening. If I smell any smoke in that truck, they're fired immediately. Yeah, well, over here it's pretty common, J-Bo. Like, there's a lot of guys that do the vape thing, which I don't really mind the vape thing, right? As long as they're not trying to, like, blow the crap in my face or anything like that, you know? But the cigarettes, no, not happening. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if people get out of the truck and smoke. I don't want my guy to smoke, though, because you can still smell that stuff. When they get into the truck, you can still smell it, man. My mom and my dad, they've smoked ever since I was a little kid, but I got like an asthma type thing going on because the smoke, not good for me. I do not like the smell of smoke. So today, we're not hauling off that big pile anymore. We are, let me show you the hole we're taking out of. You know he's going deep when the excavator's down like that. They're digging. I almost went off this little cliff here. My back tires kind of rolled around on this edge and the other guy was worried about it, but I wasn't really worried about it because I got dualies, right? So the outside probably went near the edge, but the inside tire wasn't. Okay, let's get up here. There we go. Okay, let's catch up on these comments while we're getting loaded. Scottish art. No, I'm not saying that, Mark. America's the best. America, 100%. I would thought you would drive the new truck and put someone in your old truck. No way, Richard, dude. This thing is... Nobody's touching this truck. This is my truck. What's going on, Wayne? The smell lingers for a while. Yeah, it does, Sydney. The smoke, it does. It lingers. Yeah, we got the insurance rolling. It was like, I think like $2,500 till July or something like that. I think that's what they said or something like that. Is that a factory-built dump truck? Yes, it is, Sydney Tompkins. Basically, they built the truck and then they sent it off to a manufacturer to put the dump body on it. What's up, Andrew? Not much. I'm just here, still on that on-site haul, basically. Yeah, Richard. I mean, I explained it in one of my other videos. This is how I kind of justify and explain it. Like, $300,000 for a truck, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be driving the old one, Sheila. It'll be so much easier to find. First of all, you gotta be a real man to drive this truck. I mean, this will beat you to heck. This truck is a man's truck, right? You gonna pay percentage or hourly? Probably hourly. We're gonna try to start the driver out between 20 and 25 an hour for the first 90 days, depending on experience. once they prove themselves that they want to work, they want to grind, they want to get everything done, then we'll bump them up from there. Probably do benefits. I'm not sure about that yet. And so back to my little analogy here. $300,000 for a duplex, $300,000 for a dump truck, right? With my duplex, I put somebody in that $300,000 investment that I did not know at all. You don't know who your tenant's going to be, right? You have to take applications, credit checks, and background checks, and you're basically putting someone that you don't know in your $300,000 investment. The only difference is with the duplex, you make $1,000 a month, or that's what I was making, $1,175 a month. With the dump truck, I'm gonna make $30,000 a month, right? So it's a little different there. You know, the numbers. Yes, a duplex is gonna go up in value, and that's how you make some of your money, is appreciation. The dump truck's gonna depreciate, so it's gonna go down in value, and that's what makes it worth. You know, that's why you get paid $30,000 a month, though. You know, so. Yeah, we're gonna put somebody in it, and it's a lot easier to find somebody who wants to drive a brand new truck. And I don't want to break in my baby. This is my baby. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way I can explain it, Sheila. You know, with real estate, you're putting somebody you don't know, and you're just trusting that they don't wreck the place. You're trusting that they're gonna pay you on time. You're trusting, you know, that they tell you when stuff breaks. And if you go on the internet, you're gonna see horror stories. I mean, there are some serious horror stories. Like, here's the difference though. So when you have a duplex and somebody moves in and then they stop paying you rent, I mean, you can lose so much more money faster, I think, with, well, maybe not faster, I don't know. It's hard to say what you can lose more money with. You can lose money with the, yeah. They gave me the trucker salute. Everybody, when they hear this truck, man, they're all like, yeah, honk the horn. They love this thing, man. The difference is they can't kill a family of 5 on the freeway with their house. Yeah, that is true, J-Bo. That is duplex, they can kill your family of 5. Like, if you're living in the other side, like, they could have started a fire and my family could have been the ones inside the house. So that's the difference, you know. I mean, no matter way you slice the cake, when you get that much money on the table, there are a lot of risks. And you just can't live your life in the what if, you know. I hate to say that, but you just can't, you know. You just gotta you gotta learn to trust people, you know. And, you know, just do your screening really well, and then, you know, just be confident in your decision, you know. And you'll know real quick if you got a good driver or if you got a bad tenant. You'll know real quick, you know. And you just gotta set up different, you know, precautions and stuff to get them out if they ain't working out, you know. The thing is, you know. Oh, thank you, J-Bo. Thank you. Yeah, the truck's being wrapped as we speak. I'm guessing it's being wrapped as we speak. They should have got the material yesterday, So hopefully it's getting wrapped right now, or they're washing the truck and getting it ready to be wrapped. The one thing I've kind of learned is when you start making money, you're gonna have to trust somebody with it. No matter what you do, you're gonna have to trust somebody with it. You're either gonna, put it in the stock market. You're trusting all those people, in the stock exchange. You're trusting companies that you don't even know anything about them. You're doing that, that's your 401k right there. You're trusting people you don't even see. You've never even seen them. I mean, I've got a few $1,000s in my 401k. I've never even bet the people the money is investing in, right? So, no matter which way you slice at it, when you invest money, it's trusting someone else with your money, When you go to put your money in the bank, that's somebody else you're trusting, That bank is, there's people behind the counter, behind the computer and everything. What's up with this guy? Oh, I think he just signed out. That's early. Oh, wait, it's 2:51 already? Holy smokes. Oh, no, dude, I'm going back for another load, man. I ain't signing out yet. I'm going back for another one. I am not signing out yet. I need to work till 3:10 so I can get my 8 escape. Gotta get those 8 and skate. Okay, you're gonna have to slow down, homie. Yeah, you have a good one, man. Are you coming back tomorrow, do you know?
I have no idea. I gotta call the dispatch people.
10-4, 10-4. Yeah, no, I'm doing one more. Let me do one more. My full 8 hours. Don't cut me short at 7 hours 45 minutes. Don't do that. Let me get one more load in. Alright. Catch up on these comments. What am I hauling today? I am hauling soil. It's really sandy stuff. Very, very, very sandy. Stuff. Everything you do in yourself is going to be a risk. Yeah, you can look at it that way. Here's what I read this one book. It was called The Millionaire Mind. And they asked the millionaire, they said, or was it an entrepreneur? What did they say? I can't, maybe it was a teacher asking his class. He said, what is risk? And one of the students was like, being an entrepreneur is risky. And then the guy said, along the lines of, what is risk? Having one form of income or having multiple streams of income? Yeah, he didn't even look at me when he was signing the other guy out. So we're gonna go back for another one. We ain't stopped until the show's over. So what's risk? Having one stream of income or having multiple? When you're working for somebody, you have one source of income. If that company goes under, bye-bye, you're expendable. That's what people don't realize. You have this false sense of security when you're working for somebody. And here's why I really call it a false sense of security. It's a fake sense of security, because here's why. You have no idea, you have zero clue what's in their bank account. You have zero clue how much debt they're using to run that business. You have zero clue, you know, what their actual profits look like. So they could be going bankrupt and you won't even have a clue. I mean, this happens all the time. Like companies, you know, all the time. Like you'll see, like, what was it, Exxon Mobil or whatever. People were investing millions and millions, or maybe it was Exxon Mobil. It was one of the big gas companies. I remember this a few years ago. People had invested their whole retirements in this company and all that stuff. And next thing you know, there was a sign on the door when they came in on Monday. Sorry, business closed. See you later. No severance, no nothing. Jack squat. That's what they got. You know? And when you're working for somebody, it was Enron, yes, Enron. I mean, they came back and there was a sign on the door. And the CEO's left with billions of dollars. They're living it large right now, I think. You know, while all the people that were working, they got nothing from it. So people can tell me that running a business is risky, and it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. But it's not risky when you put in the work. Oh, that isn't the loader. Oh no! What was he thinking? He didn't tell me that was the last one. Oh. Okay, well, that's on their dime. That's not on my dime. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. I was going back for another one. Oh, did he do a U-turn? He just did a U-turn. He's going to come back and load the truck up. I think. I hope he does. It better. I mean, I put all this effort into driving down here. Only 15 minutes away, but I'm a worker, man. Unless you scream at me to stop working, I'm gonna keep on trucking. And that's why my business is successful. That's why it's successful, guys. When you go to run your own business, it's not risky unless you're a worker. You know, if you're willing to work whenever there's work, it will never be a risk. It'll only be a blessing. Oh, Snappy put that in the roller there. I ain't turning in now. Let's see. I'll just pull over here and see if he moves the let's see if he moves the roller. Yeah, he ain't gonna move it. He's gonna say, that's it. One more? Is that it? That's it, huh? You gonna load me up or is that it? That's it, okay. No, I didn't sign out. Did he leave already? Do you know?
No, he should still be there.
Okay.
You're supposed to sign out there.
Yeah, he didn't stop me, so I just...
I did, and I told him that's it, sign out over there. He said,
Okay. Yeah, he was sitting in the truck looking at paperwork. Okay. Yeah. Man, we got it done today. 29.
Probably a hell of a mile there by now.
29 loads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 29 loads for just me. And then, so tomorrow, can I be here at 7 in the morning? Or? Oh, okay. Yeah, because they told me 7:30 last time, and I said you load the other truck at 7:50. I'm like, man, I could have been there at 7. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I don't think anybody. Oh yeah.
It's just really a common thing for us to work up north.
Oh, it's worse up north.
Well, shit, I mean, their job sites are pretty much supposed to have a company truck on the job until after 7 o'clock.
Wow, that's ludicrous right there. I mean,
there be guys out there, spotter scopes with the time and date and everything on there, and they email it right to the city hall.
that
And it's fucking expected to come. You guys can't be on the job site. What the fuck? You can't be on the job site till 7?
yeah, that's
Really?
stupid.
Yeah, it was
You know, they're always complaining about the work taking so long to get done.
oh, yeah.
And then they put all these roadblocks in the way, and then they're wondering why the work's not getting done.
I'm happy to come be down here.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta keep the loader guy happy. Yeehaw, 8 escape. That's what we did. We got our 8 escape. Okay. Catch up on these comments. How much per load? I don't get paid per load. I get paid per hour. Here in Arizona, you have to retest 7 if your license didn't expire. You have to retest every 7 years. Yeah, Chris, it's gonna cut in and out because I have sucky internet, man. It's gonna cut out for everybody. When I used to drive for my uncle dump truck business, I knew something was when the hire trucks and the companies about their checks. Once my check was clear, I knew there was a problem. Yeah, Wade, there's a big problem when the check don't clear. Yeah, same thing with the hanging the container, shipping container company. What's up, Chris? Yeah, when the checks don't clear, you got an issue. But, see, here's the thing. Here's the difference between when you're working for yourself and when you're working for a business. When you're working for that business and the check doesn't clear, guess what? You just worked a whole week. Right? Or depending on who you're working for. When I worked for a company, they paid once a month. Can you imagine working a whole month and then your check bounces? And by the end of that month, you got no money to pay your bills. Like literally. Because you're not really making any money when you're working for somebody. They're really not paying you a whole lot. Because you're not taking any risks. You're not really doing anything, you know? Your money ain't on the table. So that's why you're not getting paid anything. But, when you're working for yourself, you know, if one customer doesn't pay you, you got 10 others that are gonna line up to pay you. Yeah, Chris, tell him I get $120 an hour. That's what I charge everyone, unless they're like buddies or something, and then sometimes I'll charge them, you know, $100 an hour, maybe. If it's like a friend of the family or something, you know, or sometimes for neighbors. I love helping my neighbors out, you know. You're my neighbor, you know, same street type deal, within a mile, you know, I'll help you out $100 an hour probably. But any further than that, you ain't my neighbor and you ain't getting the discount, you know. No, Sydney, the new truck's gonna make $150 an hour, 6-hour minimum. So think about it this way. So this truck, every time it rolls out of my driveway, it makes $720, guaranteed, $720. With the super dump, it's making $900, guaranteed, $900, $150. 6 hour minimum. Can't wait, man. Can't wait to get that truck rolling. See, man, I'll make $5 grand a week in this truck. With that other truck rolling too, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Man, I'm gonna be clearing like 12 grand, you know, 11, 12 grand a week. A week, fellas. A week. Man, that is gonna be insane. I just can't imagine $40,000 coming in a month. I just can't see it yet. Maybe $50,000 a month. Nah, I just can't wait, man. When that dump truck gets rolling. Yeah, and for you guys that think I'm lying, there's the rate right there. It says it right on my truck ticket, 120. I don't know if you guys can read it. It looks backwards. But, man, I can't wait until that money starts rolling in. That's going to be the time of my life right there. Virginia pay sucks. Something. Can't really read it. The road's too bumpy. You're a certified welder and you're only making $13 an hour? Jeez Louise, man. That's less than minimum wage in Washington. Minimum wage in Washington is $15 an hour. They're paying burger flippers $15 an hour. Do all the trucks have drop axles in Washington? Yes. Well, not all of them. If you want to haul weight, you gotta have drop axles or a trailer. That's the only way they're gonna let you haul the weight in Washington. Yeah, I shaved a beard, man. I shaved it. That time of year, it'll grow back. I had too many bad beard days. You know, the beard, it really does wonders when it keeps your face warm, you know, in the wintertime. In the summertime, you don't really need it to keep your face warm, you know what I mean? It was getting kind of crazy. I just had a wild hair and I was like, you know what, let's just shave it, start over again. So when's the cutoff if you want to order another truck for next year? Well, there probably isn't a cutoff. I mean, you can probably... Here's the thing, so they shut down a lot of factories with this whole virus thing, so they're just now getting started. So, I don't know what the cutoff would be, you know. I'm not gonna buy another truck until I can pay cash for it, though. I know that. Because I mean, once you have two trucks running, the amount of money that comes in is there's so much money that comes in with two trucks. There's really no reason to do debt on the third or fourth one. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. I mean, I don't like the debt thing. I'm doing the debt on this one dump truck because, you know, to take my business to the next level of hiring the first employee, you know, it's nice to have... I want to be in this lane. It's nice to have a new truck that's really dependable. And I could have paid cash for the second, have bought 2 trucks paid for with my $60,000. I didn't have to buy a new one. I could have paid 2, but I just don't want the headache, right? And here's the thing. I asked my wife, I said, honey, how big do you want the business? How much money do you want me to make? And she said, honestly, I'm happy with what you're making now. You don't need to make any more money. Right? So, if she's happy with what I'm making now, I don't really need 10 million trucks. You know what I mean? She's happy with what I'm making. I'm not really happy yet. Like, I'm happy, but I know I want just a little more. You know what I'm saying? Just a little more of that pie. I want to get a little more piece of that pie. You know? And once that truck is paid for, dude, that whole slice is going to be mine. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe what happens is 3 years from now, the new dump truck's paid for, and I retire this one, and and then I hop back in the new one, and then that's it. I mean, if the headache is too big with multiple trucks, you know, I don't really need to make them. I have no bills. I literally have no bills, except for the dump truck, basically, and food and internet, and just I don't have any debt though, so. That's just the way it goes. So you hear it cutting out like that? That's the fuel filter. These fuel filters they sell are junk, man. There's a soup dump. I just replaced those filters like a month ago, 2 months ago. It's already clogged. It's either the fuel filter's junk or the fuel they're selling me is junk. I don't know. So Blake, you never messaged me. You never even messaged me, Blake, about the whole your whole tax thing. Did you get your taxes yet or what? Yeah, Brad. So, yeah, I just want to make a little more, man. I really am so happy with what I got right now. Like, I couldn't be happier, right? So the more money I make, it's not really going to make me happier, Like, because I literally have everything going that I want, Like, I got an amazing wife, 2 beautiful kids, they're healthy. I love my grandpa, my grandma, The only thing that I don't have right now is I don't have like a 4-wheeler, which would be nice. I'd like to have a 4-wheeler. And maybe like a small, like a better boat. The boat I got now is kind of, my buddy gave it to me for free, So that's what it is, I'd like to have a nicer, kind of a fishing boat, do a little more fishing. I don't want to buy like a $100,000 boat. That's not what I want. I want maybe like a $10,000 boat would be nice. And I would here's another thing I'd like to do. I'd like to take some of my friends on a cruise. Before I started this, when I started this business, I said, if I ever get rich, I'm taking you guys all on a cruise. I got a group of 6 friends. And I'm like, we're going to go on a cruise together. We've all been friends for like 7 years now. And I think that would be so cool. If I could just pay to have all 7 of my friends to go on a cruise with me for a whole week or 2 weeks or something, all expenses paid, no stress. That would be so cool. I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to. Stuff like that, you know. Taking more vacations. I love work, yes, but it's not. Yeah, I love work, but I don't want to work every single day. I mean, I do want to work every day, but I gotta take a break every once in a while, you know? Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm more likely to die of a dump truck crash than I am the corona. Is that? What the? Is that? Yeah, that was. I know who that was. Anyways, he didn't see me. The bridge was in the way. Yeah, going on cruises would be so fun. I've never been on a cruise before. Like, have you guys ever been on a cruise? Any one of you guys? And if you have, which one did you go on, and which one was your favorite? If you went on a multiple. Another thing, I love this truck to death, but I gotta have a truck that isn't as bouncy. So that next truck, you know, if it doesn't work out having an employee, then I'm gonna be driving that other truck. We're gonna put another seat in it. But you don't like cruises? What do you like to do? What do you like to do? I've never been on a cruise, so like I can't say. You went to the Bahamas? You ate like a king and gained weight? Never been on a boat or a plane? Holy cow, man. On like a cruise ship. I went on a fishing ship. The first time I went out, I got seasick at the very end, but I think it was because the Coast Guard boarded us and we were sitting in one spot for so long. You know, by the time we got back to the dock, I puked. Planes, I've been on planes. I flew to Peru and back. That was a long flight. I don't really like planes that much. I mean, it's cool for like the first 15 seconds when you're lifting up and you're like, oh, look at the ground, it's so far away. And then it's boring after that. I mean, it's not like when you're in a truck, you can see the trees passing by, you can see the buildings and everything. When you're in the sky, you can't see nothing, it's just blue. You see the clouds, maybe. Or you can look down and see the clouds, you know, but not that fun, I don't really think. I mean, sometimes it is, but you get bored easy. Never been on a fishing boat or anything, always fish from the bank. Always fishing from the bank. Yeah, let me tell you what, man. If you ever get the chance to go salmon fishing in the ocean, take it. Do it. It is so fun. Well, it's fun fishing. It's even funner if you actually get a fish on. Oh man, dude. When that pole bends over like this, oh dude, the adrenaline is nuts. You're like, oh man, you're fighting it. Man, dude, salmon, they are fighting fish, man. It's fun. Trust me on that one. If you get the opportunity, take it. Even if it costs you $100 or $200, take it, dude. It's so fun. It is so fun. Way station bypass. guy driving the new truck. It's getting the wrap done on it right now. Right now, it's getting the wrap done on it. Hopefully. Hopefully. What isn't legal yet? I missed that. What's not legal? What did I miss? Oh. That's not legal yet. I'm still waiting on the wrap to get done. That's why I'm not driving it. Pretty soon, though. Pretty soon, though. It's not going to be that much, Chris. Probably $1,000 a month. You know, probably, or something like that. Well, brother owns a charter boat in NC and told me I'm not allowed on his boat. Seven and Steelhead are awesome. Grew up in the Mid River, Oregon. Lots to do, fishing. Yeah. Yeah, man, going on a charter boat is so fun. It's a lot of money, Billy Bob. It's a lot of money. It's, so I put 20% down. I put $60,000 down on it. And my payment's 4 G's a month. 4 grand. And then you got your insurance, which is another 1,000, right? So that's 5 grand a month. See you later. And then you're paying your driver another 4, so whoa, don't pull out in front of me, homie. You gotta get up to speed first. So that's 9,000 a month that just says see you later, hasta luego. And then you got 3 more for fuel. And then the rest is all profit though. Yeah, so you'll spend probably 15, but you get to keep 15 every month. I mean, 15 grand a month. You know, and that's only if you work in 1 shift. If you work in 2 shifts, then that's when you make the big money. Because then you're only paying $4,000 for the driver for the month. And then you get to keep the other 15 that he makes, or the other 20 that he makes, you know? So, when you get the 2 shifts, that's when you make the money. Oh yeah, if you know the right people, it can make money. This dump truck, this old dump truck, I got 3 months out of the year that it'll make 25 G's. 25 G's, and that's just me driving this truck. The past 2 years, July, August, September. July, August, September. Those 3 months, 25,000 each month. 25,000. And then you got to think with this truck, only 4,000 of that goes for fuel. So I made 20,000, and then minus another 1,000 for the insurance. It's not quite 1,000 because I'm spending 6,000 a year. So it's like a few hundred that goes for the insurance. But man, I'll tell you what, July, August, September, you make money, man, you can make some money. So, imagine if I made $25,000 with this truck, and I'm only making $120 an hour, imagine what I'll be making with the Super Dump and this truck. Oh man, dude, I can't even think of the numbers. It's just that much. That much money. It's gonna be insane. But you got to remember, I got no payments except for just the one truck payment, $4,000. That's nothing. I mean, I can cover that in my sleep with this truck. I mean, I made more than that this week, and it's still winter. You know, the season hasn't even kicked off yet. So, oh yeah, we're gonna make some money. We're gonna make some money. It's gonna be looking good. I just gotta get in with the right people. Yeah, Blake, I think he's smoking some of that, I don't know what he's smoking. I don't know anybody that's making $175 an hour. Okay, I lied. I do know somebody. My buddy that does the 5G install and stuff, he was saying that he pays the vac truck companies $175 an hour to hire a vac truck. But keeping one of those things busy, man, that would be hard. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if somebody's not excavating with lots of utilities around, you're not using that. You know, if you can only really use it during the winter time when the sewer drains are getting plugged up and stuff, it's good for that, I guess. You know, the whole hydro excavating, it works good, I've heard. My buddy's used them a few times, but he hardly ever uses them. It's only like when the situation is a nightmare, you know, and then they're making $175 an hour. So, I mean, apparently I don't know the right guys. I'm gonna have to find out who that guy pays. Who the guy said pays 100. Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's talking about, Blake. I mean, I hate to call people out, but I don't know about that. The meter's going off, you know what I mean? The BS meter. Beep, beep, beep. Now, I don't know if I believe that. $175 an hour in Ohio? Now, I'd believe that if it was like California or Washington or New York or something like that, where it's a big city and you have to have a certain style truck, a certain year, or, you know, I don't know what it would all come down to, but yeah, I'm headed home right now, Chris. Yep, heading home right now. Heading home. I'm probably 25 minutes away from home, I would say. Probably 25 minutes. If I don't stop for fuel, and I'm not going to stop because I probably didn't even burn that much today. It was all on site, basically. That makes trucking sound like a better business than excavating. Here's the thing though, Billy. Here's the thing. When you are excavating, you don't have to pay for fuel like we do. I mean, excavating doesn't burn half of the fuel that we burn trucking. I mean, excavating is a good business. Don't let anybody fool you. You know, you can make some serious money doing excavating. I mean, you already know that. You can make lots of money. At least it looked like you did, you know. I seen the pictures and stuff. Looks like you're making lots of money. You get around 175 running bolt trucks. Yeah, Blake, but I'm getting close to 300. I can't wait for that, man. 300 an hour. Dude, that's what I'm waiting for right there. 300 an hour. Yeah, I mean, we're we're doing all right. We're doing good. You know? And the way things are looking right now, I can tell you a lot of people are ready to get back to work. A lot of people want to get back to work. You know? And so the economy's going to go up. I can feel it, man. I can just feel it. It's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go back down again. You know how the gas prices are so cheap right now? Diesel's so cheap right now? Stock up, because it's going back up real quick. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. You know, the stock market it's already hit the lowest. It's only going back up, you know? And I don't see this second wave crap even happening, because the first wave wasn't even bad of the virus. At least personally. Like, I seen the hospitals, they're empty, you know. I don't know anybody who got sick. Okay, I know one guy who got sick, and he's like, yeah, guess what? It was like, you know, basically the allergies, you know. Yeah, it's getting wrapped, Doc. They got the materials in yesterday. Hopefully I didn't message them because I'm not trying to be a helicopter, you know. So I wasn't, you know, on them about it. But they said they got the material. Well, they didn't say, but I'm guessing they got them yesterday. They were supposed to get them yesterday, so hopefully everything's still on schedule. So today, maybe they, Oh! I forgot to tell you guys, I finally fixed the dang door. I finally fixed it. Closes perfect every time now. I'll have to show you what I did to fix that. You guys are gonna laugh at that one. Yeah, there's a lot of money in hydro excavating, but finding the work is probably very hard. No, you didn't get 100 likes yet, Joey. It was at like 40 likes, I think. And the other video was at 30. So that don't count. A normal 5-man crew eats up $1,000. Dang! That's a lot of fuel. Yeah, but think about who is calling me from California. Yeah, I can't even get 100 likes. Sorry. They're probably checking out my live stream right now. Yeah, so when you're burning $1,000 a day in fuel, Bobby, you're making a lot more though. I mean, with 2 trucks, I could burn $600 in fuel. You know, I burnt $300 in fuel in this truck in one day, just by myself. So imagine that. So 2 trucks could be 600, 3 trucks, 900. You know, so 3 drivers, but then you gotta factor in you're making 120 an hour with 3 trucks. That's 20, 40, 60, 360 an hour. Yeah. I mean, so the way I look at it is I bought my equipment to keep me busy when I'm not trucking, and it's been a blessing. It really has. Because in the wintertime, there's literally no solo work, basically. I mean, I don't really have any. I mean, this winter's been nuts. This winter has been nuts. I've been working a lot this winter. But normally, nothing. But think about all the mosquitoes you have killed while burning that fuel. Oh, I know. Isn't that the blessing in disguise? That's the blessing in disguise right there. What does it cost to wrap a truck? My wrap is going to cost me about $2,500, I think. Maybe a little more, because I'm not only just doing the wrap. I'm actually, I'm doing the stripes, the 2 stripes, one on each side of the bed, and I'm also doing the name on the back. So I think it's going to be about $3,000 total. But the original quote for just the cab was $2,300. So that gives you kind of an idea. Completely shut down. Man, I feel for you, man. That sucks. I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I got lucky, Bobby, because my buddy's doing the 5G install and stuff, and it was labeled essential because it's for the 911 communications and stuff like that. So I was able to get the work. So that and the other guy that built the big housing development, for some reason or another, they didn't shut down. I think it's just because they were far enough out that nobody said anything. Because I know there's some guys that were working in Seattle that got shut down. They were doing residential work and stuff. You know, they were doing like a basement or something, and they got shut down. The county came by and said, you can't work anymore. And he was like, what? Like, this is the stupidest thing in the world. Yeah. Well, luckily now, you don't really have to push it now because construction's back open. Follow their rules, right? I guess you gotta have a mask if you're talking with people, and I don't know. Yeah, I hope the wrap is gonna be nice. I mean, I'm a little nervous because the blue wasn't the color that I really wanted, because the whole virus thing was going to make it take too long. And I can always go back and peel it off and do it again. You know, if it isn't just right the way I want it, I can always peel it off and do it again. You know, but the orange is going to be, I'm pretty sure. From the little thing I chose the color from, man, it looks so cool. I can just picture it in my head. It looks so amazing. How do I like that Hitachi 50? Oh, dude, Bobby, I love that thing. It is probably, I don't know if it's my favorite machine, because I just love the sheer power of the 120, but it's my favorite machine because it's just so versatile. The blade on it, man, I love that blade. What's up, Christian? I love that 50. It's awesome. The cab. Oh, you're gonna get the cab? Those are nice. Those are nice. I've seen them. They're nice. And I've heard that the I think if you get the 50, it has like, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the 50 comes with like a bigger counterweight. And so you can lift just a little bit more than like the other brand or something. I don't know. Somebody with the John Deere told me that. So I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but they said something. Yeah, bigger counterweight, yeah. So I like the open cab of my Hitachi because the visibility is so nice. And cold. But I always find when I'm operating my 120 with the cab, I always have the front glass up, always, and the door's always open, even if it's cold, just because I like the fresh air and I like the visibility, you know. So it is nice to have a cab though, because there was one time I was operating the 120 and it just started pouring rain, and I was like, okay, let's shut this, turn the windshield wiper on, you know, and it was nice. Grown up. Stop here. Let's see what's one comment. Just worked on a John Deere 50 today. Put a new head on it. What kind of price are they looking for the 50? Oh, Blake, they're expensive for the John Deere. Probably 80,000, 90,000. My next dirt machine, that's a good question. I would love to get a skid steer. I really want to get a skid steer. Like, I've been kind of missing, or a front end loader, like a wheel loader. Either one of those I would be happy with. Not a backhoe though, not a backhoe. I want something that can actually get some yardage, you know what I mean? Or have the ability to have unlimited attachments, you know? Yeah, skid steers are fun. I operated my buddy's. He's got a mulching head on it, and that thing was cool. And there's so much work possibility for like a mulching head around here. Like, they're just so expensive, man. $40,000 just for the mulching attachment itself, you know, which is, that's a lot of money, you know. But I mean, it can pay for itself. I know those things can pay for themselves real quick, especially with all of the you can't burn here because we're in the city type crap, you know what I mean? So just grind it up. But a wheel loader would be cool too though, because here's why I'm considering a wheel loader or a skid steer. Here's the two scenarios. Oh yeah, it'd have to be tracked, Blake. It would have to have tracks. I would not do it without tracks. Now, if it was wheels, no way. No way, not even in the question. I mean, they make the tracks for the wheels, but I think those are kind of gimmicky. I don't know how good they work. I've never seen one in operation in person. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be with joysticks, Blake. If my skid steer, it's gonna be a new one. It won't be an old one. I'm done. I am done. Wheel loader versus a skid steer. I would like to have a landscape yard in downtown Shelton. Like, long-term goal within the next 10 years, I'd like to have a landscape yard and a wheel loader. I could haul in all the materials I need for the landscape yard, and then I could load it out with a loader easier than a skid steer without tearing up the ground so much. You know what I mean? With one of those pivoting wheel loaders. The pivots, you know? What do they call those? Oh, it does, Blake? See, I've been wanting to hear the real opinion on somebody who knows something about them. Articulating, yeah. What are those articulating wheel loaders? Oh man, that would be so sweet for like a little gravel yard. Have a gravel yard, have some beauty bark. If I put one in Shelton, I would be the only company with one in Shelton, right? It's such a small town, everybody would be forced to do business with me. Forced. you know. So I could do that, you know, and it would be super easy for me too, because I already got the connections with Kennedy Creek. I got the connections with Washington Rock, so I could get the Black Rock and the Blue Rock, and I could drive to Auburn and get some beauty bark if I needed to. 5-yard bucket articulating loader, money all day. Yeah, see, you can make money with those. Headed 145 an hour. That's what he said they're paying. 145 an hour. I can see that. I mean, I can see that here. And let's go, lights green. So, Billy Bob, here's what my thought is, Bobby, on new and used. I like used equipment if it's nice. I'm not buying another piece of junk and fixing it up. I don't need the headache and the heartache. I got the money, or I have the patience to save the money for the machine I want that's in the condition I want it. That's my thoughts now. Like, I like fixing things, but I don't love fixing things. You know? Like, I don't know. If it's something, you know, if it's just, I don't even know what it would be for me to say, okay, I'll fix that, I'll buy that and fix that. If it's wore out, I'm not buying it. No way. You know, it's got to be tight. It's got to be, you know, no smoking in the motor. If it smokes, I'm not buying it. You know, it's kind of like with the car. For me, when I buy a used car, I generally buy something that's over 100,000 miles, but not over 120,000. You know, I'll buy something around 100,000 miles, and I'll drive it for 5 years, you know, 10 years or whatever, and then I'll sell it when it has 250 or something like that. Yeah, I just don't want to. Here's what I want. Here's what I don't want. I don't want to buy something that's used and have to work on it for a month straight before I can even use the thing. You know what I mean? Unless, here's my unless. Unless I got another driver driving my dump truck and making money for me, and I got time to just screw around and fix it on my own time, where I'm not feeling like I am rushed because I got a job coming up. I just don't want to be rushed to fix anything, because when I'm rushed to fix something, I never do the best I can do. I always, you know, I might take a shortcut, or I'll break something because I'm rushing, and I don't like doing that. So I try to fix things the right way the first time, so I never have to fix it again. That's kind of my motto. Fix it the right way the first time, you know. So I do buy used stuff. I'm not opposed to buying a used skid steer or a used loader. It's just when I roll up, if it looks like it's been beat to heck and back, I'm turning around. I'm not gonna buy it. If, you know, if it's got like a few 100 hours on it, that's good. And the problem with new stuff is it's so expensive. I mean, it takes forever to save the money up to buy it, you know? And then, you know, to make all that money back that you used to pay for it takes forever, you know? But on the plus side, you don't have to worry about it breaking on you anytime soon, you know? They just added a couple mobile homes to that other one. the Kinko's address or what? City there. Yeah, tracks on wheel skid loader are junk because when they start to slip, they rip the tires up. Oh, yeah. You guys are gonna have to make your little chats shorter. Like if it's like this long, I can't read it. If it's like a one-liner, I can just glimpse it, automatically know what it says. But if it's like more than 2 lines, I can't read it. How many hours does your mini excavator have? It's got 4,500 hours, I think, now. When I bought it, it had just shy of 4,000. It was just a little over 4,000. But man, it's a tight machine for being, you know, for having 4,000 hours. It's a good machine, man. It is really a great machine. Like I would say the life of that machine is only, it's got 3/4 of the life left of it. Or more. More, maybe, probably more. You know? Just because it is such a nice machine. I love that thing. What are you buying next for equipment? Red one, son. We just talked about that. I was talking about either getting a skid steer, a tracked one, or a articulating wheel loader. Now here's my thoughts. Because the articulating wheel loader, it is good for like a gravel yard. I want to have one of my long-term goals is have like a little landscape yard in Shelton in downtown, because there isn't one. So I'd like to do one of those. But I also know skid steers are always busy. I mean, you never see one just sitting around, you know, rusting. Like my dozer, dude, that thing, you know, it gets worked, the blade gets shiny, and then it sits, and then it starts to rust, and then it gets work again, and then the rust is gone, and then it starts to rust again. You know, it doesn't have a constant workflow. But a skid steer, man, dude, you can keep one of those busy every single day of the week here. You really could. I mean, I don't rent my stuff out, you know, for other people to operate. And that's probably why my dozer gets, you know, rust on it. But I wouldn't rent out my skid steer either, because people just abuse stuff. I want to be the one to abuse it. I want to be the one to break stuff. I don't want anybody else doing it, you know what I mean? I feel like I have a lot of confidence in where I think the boundaries of the machine are, what its limitations are. Worst case, you can stick a small 8-foot box on it and move snow. What do you... A box on what? The skid steer? See, that's another plus with like the wheel loader or the skid steer that's doing the snow removal. I mean, either one of those, you can seriously make some money with snow removal. I mean, the wheel loader, you can just freaking drive that thing into town and do it that way. The skid steer, you'd have to load it up and then take it in and then do it that way. But the wheel loader, man, you can drive that thing on the road, you know, without anybody really batting an eyeball at you. You know what I mean? Dump truck or a wheel loader in a dump truck, man, you got the makings right there. Yin and yang, you got them both. Oh man, my back. We are coming up the Grand Hill. I'd like to say. 45-minute drive. If you guys stick around another 5-10 minutes, I think I got an air leak somewhere. I'm gonna try and diagnose it. I'll pull in and have my wife press the brake pedal for me. No, drive my dozer down the road. Nobody got tonight. Yeah, right, not here. If I drove my dozer down the road, the city would be sending me a fine. You tore the road up with the tracks. I did, however, I did plow all the snow in this neighborhood for free. It wasn't this last winter, but the winter before last, when we had like 2 feet of snow, because the tracks weren't even hitting asphalt. It was so thick. So I just scraped off the top, you know what I mean? Yeah, Blake lives out there with the hillbillies, man. You can drive a dozer down the road. Now, I couldn't drive a skid steer down the road, but if I drove a wheel loader, nobody would really think twice. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's okay. But a skid steer, they'd be like, what the heck is this guy doing? Getting him off the road, you know, because they're just not fast enough. But a wheel loader, you know, they can do 25, 30 miles an hour. Oh, you did? Yeah, don't be driving the dozer down it then. You don't want to tear that asphalt up. Yeah, there she is. There's the old duplex. I can't show you guys the reflection. My new truck's parked in the driveway with the wrap all done. Just kidding. Had you guys all worked up there for a second. The dozer speed ribs. Yeah, the washboard. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this box in the air. Box in the air. So, here, I'll show you guys the fix I did. So, the door wasn't latching all the way, right? I put an air hose over it. I unthreaded this and put an air hose over it, and it latches perfect now. Boom. Okay. Let's go get my wife. See if she can press on the brake for me. I think I got an air leak somewhere. Hey, honey. Oh, you don't have a shirt on. Can you put a shirt on and then come out to the dump truck? Sorry, you guys don't get to see that. This ain't that kind of YouTube show. Hey, Mason. What, babe? No, hurry up. I'm on the live stream right now. I'm trying to figure out where the air leak is on the dump truck. Okay, let's wash these hands for the camera. Honey, I'm home. Yeah, keeps people from speeding in front of your house. Yeah, it would. My wife bought, here I want to show you something I bought. Well, my wife bought it, but I told her to buy it. We got one of these. I told her to buy 2 of them. What the heck? Screws falling out everywhere. I told her to buy 2 of them. We got one for in front of the house. And then we got one for the new dump truck. Yeah, it's gonna come on. I'm gonna mount it right onto the steps. That way the guy, before he gets in the cab, he's gonna dust his boots off every time. You better be keeping that truck pristine. Let me find, oh yeah, let's get, you know what? She's gonna take too long. I'll just get a wheel chock. I'll just get a wheel chock and push the brake down with something. She's gonna take too long. All right, let's get the wheel chock. All right, let's do that. Door got locked when I shut it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay. She's coming. Okay, honey. I need you to hop in there and press the brake down real hard.
Right?
Yeah, the brake. Little one. Just press it down real hard. I gotta look to see if there's any air coming out somewhere. Oh, it's coming from the front. Let's do this. All right, go ahead and just stop for a second. Don't drain all the air. Well, Chris, I should be able to see where the air is coming from with all the dust that's under there. This is a man's truck, man. Putting that hood down is heavy. Okay, go ahead and press it real hard again. Oh, there it is. Right there, I can feel it. Coming out that hole. Well, that one's toast. The front brake can. Okay, go ahead. That's good. That's good. You can take your foot off. Pull the yellow one. Yeah, pull it. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, honey. Front air cam blew on the left side, driver's side. That's an old one. That one's probably been in there since the 80s. I got a new one right there and a new one right there. Front air cam blew. The rubber blew in it. That one right there. No, just the brake chamber, Blake. Just the brake chamber. Here, what we'll do is, we wanted to set that down, or? Yeah, the backup beeper, it can wait. I'm not worried about that right now. Set that down. shock. 1 second. Let's do this. Let's put this in reverse. Back up a smidge. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take the truck out of here before we forget it. Try to drive over it tomorrow morning. See, here's one of the things about these old trucks, right? So, that brake can that just blew, that brake can that blew, a normal brake can is like $30, right? I think that's what I paid last time for a brake can, $30. This brake can, this style brake can, $90 just for that. 90 buckaroos. And it's hard to find. Very hard to find. Because you guys probably haven't even ever seen these style brakes. These are called wedge brakes. They're wedge brakes. You can get the rubber pancake and replace it if you're cheap like me. The wrap for the truck is probably going to be about $2,500. Yeah, see, this thing's getting old, man. It's just, you know, it's put in a really good fight. But I have a feeling it's not going to last too much longer. You know, with number one, the government, you know, they're going to shut trucks like this down. Yeah. Well, basically the pancake, the rubber is really all you need for the, I mean, that's the only part that really wears out on a brake chamber. What year is that? My dog? Oh, the Pete. Oh, it's a 1985. Normally put P-E-T-E. It's 1985 Peterbilt. I mean, that thing's 35 years old. You know, so it's put in a good, long, hard, you know, life. Very hard life. And we resurrected it. We really did. So I'll be working tomorrow. Not sure on Thursday. Not sure yet on Thursday. Yeah, see, yeah, Blake, see, even just the rubber that goes bad on those things. But I don't even think they sell the rubber for those. Like, I don't know. I've never really looked, so I don't know. But yeah, now I got a fast track order one. And here's the sucky part. So now I got to order that brake can. I'm going to have to pinch that hose because it won't get here for another week. It ain't getting here for another week. I'm going to overnight that stuff, but it ain't going to be here for a while. Ooh, you got 2 different times. Anyways, guys. I've been on for 1 hour, 41 minutes. I'm going to catch you guys later. I'm going to get something to eat because I'm starving. Yeah, avoid the scales. It's the front brakes on the thing are useless already. I mean, they do not work. If you've ever driven a truck with wedge style brakes, you know they're basically useless anyways. It's just a weight. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, that truck got me where I get the new one in. Once the new one's rolling, Boom. This is going to be perfect. All right, guys. Pound that like button. Pound that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later. The hours on it, like 15,000. 15,000 on what, Blake? Well, the other side's already got brand new ones, Chris. Hours on the Pete, it's got 82,000 hours on the meter that's in there. 82,000. Still can't get a blue wrench. What's that? What's a blue wrench? Yeah, and who knows when they even installed that, Blake? That was not a factory thing, I don't think. It looks newer. The miles on it are 450,000, but that don't work, right? And I've put in 38,000 miles on it since. Oh, yeah. Let's get you the blue wrench. Let's figure out how to do that. I think I have to go back and watch the live stream because it's not letting me do it. I tried to get you the blue. I'll get you the blue wrench, Joey. You'll have it by the next live stream. I guarantee that. Yeah, I put 38,000 miles on it since I bought it. Dang, I just got dirt on my face. All right, guys. 495, and it's had 495 for 3 years now. Yeah. Yep, basically. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll go with that, Joey. Later.